What is going on, everyone? This is Dylan from WeTheCoasters. We're checking on into Busch Gardens Tampa. Going to get some updates, and let's get started. So we definitely had a little bit of a wait to get in. It was definitely brutal. But a big new thing is going on by today. The Platinum Pass Member Preview for the Lion and Hyena Ridge is now going on, or at least it will be from 2 o'clock to 7 p.m. Media is going on right now. The Pass Member and Fun Car Preview will be Friday, July 24th. And then grand opening to all guests, July 25th, 10 a.m. to park close. So we're going to head over to that in just a little bit. But I want to talk about one of the bigger things really going on by here at the park as we go by. This is also the first time we have brought this camera to this park. So this will be very fun there. Actually, a couple things rather to talk about. I don't know where to start. I'd say let's head over towards this direction. Why not? Over in the gift shop, they have special anniversaries for 3 roller coasters going on by. Cobra's Curse celebrating its 10th anniversary, Cheetah Hunt celebrating its 15th anniversary, and Montu celebrating its 30th anniversary. That is scary that there are 2 Busch Gardens roller coasters celebrating 30 years old, and it's unbelievable. It'll soon be 1, but again, we'll talk more about that in just a minute or 2. Now, one of the places we're going to head to is the Sky Ride. And I'll explain more when we get over to that spot because it also involves behind the trees iron gwazi and one of the perks you can use for using a locker. It's going to be very interesting when I talk about this because I've only heard very little talk about, and I just want to make sure you guys are fully prepared if you want to use it. So it's kind of a good thing, but this is more of just a be aware moment when you're at the park. Well, Cheetah Hunt has reopened, currently a 70-minute wait, and the Sky Ride is closed. I believe it is. Or I guess people are just standing there. I'm not entirely too certain, but I guess not. So, with the Sky Ride, if you have a receipt that you use for iron gwazi, you can use that for a free ride on the Sky Ride, which I guess is the incentive of getting a locker and spend money on it. So, interesting to say the least. But I'm a pass member, so I can get on for free. So let's hop on the Sky Ride. Now again, as mentioned from before, this is not open to everyone right now and will be opening to Platinum Pass members a little later on today, a couple hours from now. So at least from what we can see on the outside, and Cheetah Hunt going on by right about now, the exhibit looks really good, very fresh, very, very nice. Like I said, they've had media here earlier on in the day, and I believe media is getting close to wrapped up or just has wrapped up. But eventually, we will be over here and we'll get to showcase this along the way. I cannot wait though, because you know, this gives the Lion exhibit, you know, a much needed refurb that, you know, for a long while, I've seen this ever since when I first came to Busch Gardens Tampa in 2002 and hasn't changed until now. So that's good to see, but I'm surprised it took as long as it did, but I'm not complaining. It was just one of those like, well, I'm just glad it's finally happening and it's open. So that's nice. Serengeti Flyer I see is currently a 5-minute wait. That's good to see right there. Now the train that you see right over here is now going one direction, so there will be no going to Stanleyville showcasing that spot from there anymore, but it will go from Nairobi to Nairobi only. And ironic enough, are we actually gonna get the shot? Oh, we almost are, but we're gonna get a really good view here. Impressive. Well, probably some of the last few times you will get to see Kumba here. Busch Gardens Tampa made the announcement that August 2nd was its final day of operation. And I've been hearing about this for some time, And I'm not surprised that this announcement is, you know, been made and the closure is coming on by. But Busch Gardens Tampa did make a bonus announcement, and that there will be a new ride taken over in its place called Kumba's Revenge. So they have the name of the ride, but as far as what exactly they'll do, I'm not entirely too certain though. Time will tell though, but I'm very fortunate that I've written this for so many years, and I'm very glad earlier this year we got Kyle to do this. So thank God that that happened there. Now, as far as whatever's going to replace Kumba, well, I'm curious to see what it'll be. Is it going to be the Giga? Fingers crossed. Kind of can see it as we're going down. Not really any work going on here, but some landscaping work though, so interesting for the former Stanley Falls. Now, speaking of the former Stanley Falls, we did hear that there were permits that were filed about the new attraction that's going to take place. Now, as far as what exactly though, we'll see. We've heard it could be a similar ride to what's over at SeaWorld San Antonio with the launched log flume concept, but only time will tell. But as you can see though, they have only kept the station. So that tells you that's definitely going to be a water ride of some sort. If it is a launched water ride, of a launched log flume, I should say rather, again, I just hope there's no max height, because if so, that's ridiculous. That's the only thing I ask for these days. But enough about that attraction. We need to talk about the obvious here. No, it's not Congo River Rapids, it's Kumba. Kumba! Yep, like we said from before, August 2nd is the last day of this attraction's operation. After that, it's closing down. Same day as Air Force One at Fun Spot Atlanta. Man, oh man. For anyone who's in the Southeast, man, trying to go to both, good luck. But anyways, let's get some rides in on Kumba. There is a special photo op over here saying one last ride before the beast sleeps. Height of 143 feet, drop of 135 feet, speed of 60 miles an hour, 7 inversions, and length of 3,978 feet, just under 4,000. The year it opened 1993, and closing in 2026. The final roar, August 2nd, 2026, Busch Gardens Tampa, with the original Kumba look over here. That was from 1993. Compared to this, they got right over here, that they installed a few years ago. So I gotta say, it felt really good to get back on it again. However, it's probably gonna be only a one and done, because no, the ride wasn't rough. It's just, take a look at this line. This line stretched out all the way to here. I love Kumba, but not this week. I would not wait in that line. I'm sorry, that is not gonna happen. But I will be back next week to do the ride though. It'll be fun. For today's standards, yeah, a one and done. Well, here's a look without the structure there, and you can see they're all huddled around the corner over there. Let's get a look when we're over here behind the glass. So what we are entering in is the Chobe Trail with more animal viewing heads over here. It looks like they have kept this spot right over here, which is nice. But they have opened this area up right around here to get more viewing around here, which is awesome. I will say, Busch Gardens Tampa does great for showcasing the animals here. Can't wait till we get this spot right here. Now this area that you're seeing right over here also has a bit of a facelift over here. If you remember from back in the day, there used to be a thing here where they had like a van that would be out here and you get to see the lions from there. It definitely was a bit of a cluttered mess out there, and yeah, I can tell they really spaced it out. They're definitely putting more work on shade and sitting little areas of benches and all that. And of course, like this is the other checkpoint to check out the area and all that. But I can tell though, this looks very good out here. I like it. Nice shade, got a place to sit. I believe this is the spot for the hyenas over here. And from what I'm gathering, I don't see any out here right now, unless I see some in the last second. If not, I will move on to the next. Well, guys, that's going to do it here from Busch Gardens Tampa. A very hot day out here, but welcome to summer in Florida. That's to be expected. Just make sure you guys are fully aware, Kumba is closing August 2nd. That is the last day to ride. August 3rd, if you try to come on in, try to ride, good luck. So we're heading out of the park. Not bad of a quick little visit. Man, it's just so hot out here. So we're heading out of here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like to, be sure to give a like, subscribe for brand new channel, hit that bell notification for any future uploads. Follow us on all of our socials. Our Facebook, our X, our Instagram. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a like. Once again, my name is Dylan. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys later until the next video, no matter where it is. Until then, bye everybody. And welcome back from me in Florida for the time being. Peace.